What's up, Tiger Nation? Steve Leslie, YSNLive.com, your home of the Springfield Tigers each and every week. Tuesday night at the Tigers table. I want to thank Jackie and her staff for all they do for Noah and myself each and every week. Like I said earlier, it's week 11 or it's week 1. I like week 1 better. Playoff round 1, Springfield Tigers Stadium. The Tigers will host Sullivan Black River. I said it before and I will say it again. They're 4-6, folks, but that does not matter. They are 0-0. The Tigers are 0-0 as they prepare. But the best thing for Springfield Nation is they earned the right to, number one, a round of applause. They win the league championship in the Scarlet Division, win that, and they earned a home playoff game Friday night. So you can check it out. Come on down. No passes will be allowed at the stadium. Coach Guerrero asked us to pass that along. It'll be $11 and $5. You can buy your tickets online to the OHSAA. We'll leave it at that. OHSAA online, or get your tickets to the football game at Tiger Stadium, $11 or $5 for students, or $9.99 on YSN. You will get every game that we cover during the playoffs each and every week. You'll get the full week for $9.99. Senior player profile, playoff style. Glad to have him back on. Round of applause, senior offensive and defensive lineman Donnie Tydings. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Here's my thing. And I hope that the skill guys, the Gentiles, and all these guys don't get mad. Yeah, I might even throw Wyatt into that. I like the big boys. Something about big boys and Shealy and the rest of this offensive line, that Kinsey, all those guys. I can't give those guys enough credit. They don't get any love during a football game. If they're not running the ball good, let's be honest, we all blame the offensive line, or if we're not stopping the run, we all blame the defensive line. So shout out to those 5 that play O-line and D-line. And, man, you guys are on some kind of offensive and defensive roles. And it starts, Donnie, with offensive lines and defensive lines. It just continues to get better every week. And I think the thing that I noticed when I watched 2 weeks ago on the offensive line, I wanted to see pass blocking's not easy. And quick pass game blocking is not easy. You guys continue to get better than that. But for you, let's go offense. Now you can run the football. Now you can throw it a little bit. We have a lot of skilled people to get it to. But I think you guys know as a group, we're going to win a football game on the O-line and the D-line. Talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing good right now.
Absolutely. What are some of the keys for you and for you guys that you have thought that maybe is getting you the success you're getting now? Execution, togetherness. We talk about that all the time. Offensive lines and defensive lines, Donnie, spend a lot of time together. That's got to be one of the keys, the closeness of one another, knowing what one another does, knowing where they're going to go and where you go. For you, what's something that maybe this offensive line can maybe get a little bit better at?
Probably just pre-snap penalties, and just make sure we're taking our steps correctly.
Absolutely. So the biggest joy for you is to roadblock somebody on a good block or pile drive somebody on a tackle on defense. Which one?
Offense.
Offense?
Yeah.
I love that answer. That's why I like the big boys. I like the offensive line to lead the way. These guys have done it. I asked before, I want to get your perspective. I talked with Aiden. I talked to Wyatt. I watched that Mineral Ridge game and watched you guys drive the ball down the field, passing the football. And I see a lot of people, throw the ball, why are we throwing the ball? Run the ball. Threw it all the way down the field. That had to be a huge boost for you guys to see, man, we can run the ball, we can throw the ball and score. We're a total package on offense. When you watched that film of that drive, it had to give you guys confidence. Talk about that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we knew we had to stay locked in mentally, and we just kept doing our job and just –
Yeah, no doubt. They're doing their job. They'll be at home Friday night. Come on down to Tiger Stadium. Can you believe it's week 11? Here you are, senior year. Regular season is over. Done. Put it in the books. They win a championship. But, folks, they want more than a championship. They want a couple rounds at home in the playoffs. They want those wins. They want to eventually get to a state championship and win one. I asked Aiden this. Do you start to think about it now each and every day a little more? This is what we need to do. This is what I need to do. This game this week could be my last game. Do you think about it? Is it in the back of your mind, or you kind of just play it as it's a normal
I mean,
week?
it's always in the back of my mind, but I know we gotta stay locked in and keep doing what we're doing. We're gonna win some playoff games.
Yeah, there's no doubt. This is a locked-in football team, no doubt, each and every week. They've done so well. They will play at home, and Tiger Stadium is one of those places that it's one of the best places you can play high school football games at. They will have the opportunity to defend the home turf this week, and after they get a W this week, they will be home again the following week. If they would win this week, they would play the winner of Toronto and Wycliffe, and that game would also be at Tiger Stadium. To go to the Rock after you win a championship, you guys have put in a lot of time together. You beat Lowville, who's knocked you out of the playoffs, who's beaten you the last few times. Talk about the Rock and that experience for you guys as a group, and for your dad and your mom and family on senior night. Talk about what type of night that was.
It's always every game we win. It's always something special just to go out there and see all the community and your friends and your family.
Pretty neat to walk out with your family on senior night.
Yeah,
absolutely. You get one time to walk out on senior night. These guys deserve each and every moment that they walked out with their family, because families are as important as any Tiger football player. They spend a lot of time with their sons and put a lot of time into this season. Where do you see this going? One day at a time, 1 week at a time? Do you look ahead? Do you look at brackets? Do you look at who you can play? Or is it just let's take care of Wednesday's practice, get to Sullivan, Black River, and go from there?
I think it's just every day we just got to, like Slopek said, there's going to be good teams in the playoffs, but you just got to – it's whoever does the little things right is going to go far.
I told Wyatt this. There's going to be a moment when you're down, when things don't look that great. I know this group will – dig down deep and find it. The weather gets darker. The weather will get a little colder. Playoffs get a little harder when the weather gets colder. You've been in the playoffs every year since you put on a Tiger uniform. That is something special. How do you want it to end, Donnie? What's something that you football isn't an individual sport, so I'll leave that one out. But this football team, and I think Aiden gave the greatest answer. If we leave it all out there and do everything we're possible to do, that's all that they can ask for as a group. Are you feel the same way on that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if we just got to do everything right, and I think it all fall into place, and
I'm with
you. It'll be good.
I think they will do everything right. I think everything for the last so many weeks has fallen into place. They got a great defense. They have a very good offensive line, and they got a lot of weapons on offense. So come on down to Tiger Stadium Friday night. Check them out. They need your support for the first round of the playoff games. If you can't make it, check them out on ysnlive.com. Congrats to you, to all of the fellas on that league championship. That's something, and I'm going to end it with this with you. That's something that's hard to be excited about right now. You're worried about playoffs. You're worried about moving on. But I'll tell you this right now, when you get a little older like Noah and really old like myself, you'll go back and look at friendships and years and games, and I'll be willing to bet this group will stay close forever, and this group will always go back and look at senior night when you beat Lowville for the championship, and that's a testament to the type of group they are. They're close. Their families are close, and boy, I really hope and wish that they get a great run. How about a round of applause for Donnie Tydings? Everybody here tonight, thank you. Here, I'll say it to end it. I'll see everybody next Tuesday night. I'm that confident in these guys and Coach Guerrero as a team. Hopefully we will have round number 2 next week here from the Springfield Tigers table each and every week, the home of the Tigers. Donnie,
thank you.
Good luck. Thanks for joining us, and go get them. Thanks.
Thank you.